We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the San Francisco Giants. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Jeff Samardzija, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for the Mets, the shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch.
Rosario.
In there, strike one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
And with the fog making its way over from the Sunset District, a cool 58 degrees here at game time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack. But chalk one up for the offense on that.
At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Row, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So here's Pete Alonso. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Samardzija, who carries around the nickname Shark. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Grounder down the line at third. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 30, Michael.
Settling in now, Michael Conforto, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Dickerson calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
I'll tell you, this team could really use a turnaround from Cespedes. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1. Rosario at second. Alonso at first. 2 out in the inning. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Lifted the other way to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Rick Porcello is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Into the box now, Donovan Solano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pulled high in the air out to left field. In there, a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Line drive base hit. Solano rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. No one out with a runner at second. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
Another full count pitch home, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping up to the plate, Jalen Davis. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, the pitch. Hit out towards second. Flips it behind his back. On to first, and they get them both. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Two outs here with a runner at third. This is pulled into right. Conforto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Davis, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes again, 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Line drive to center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 3, Tomas Nido.
Into the box now, Tomas Nido.
A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
There to take it is Belt for the first out.
Batting 8, the second baseman.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. Guys, we have to focus on one of the best defenders in all the sport at any position. That's Brandon Crawford. This guy's got some of the softest hands in the game and a rocket arm.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Cano is in Don't You Know, a part of his New York nickname days. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Rick Porcello,
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Mets strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval.
Sandoval.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Count remains at 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. The average coming in 257. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. 2 down.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. In his career against Porcello, just a 1 for 9. First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Two out, nobody on. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the speed threat, Ahmed Rosario. First offering on its way. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. Pulls this one in the air out to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and up next the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And that misses 2-2. One out, nobody on. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Once again, a 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the first base.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So a runner on first with one out now. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Davis is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. He's set, and the pitch. This is pulled into right. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, the former Notre Dame wide receiver Jeff Samardzija.
The pitcher, Jeff Samardzija.
Pitch on the way. A Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The batter.
Digging in, Donovan Solano. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Davis grabs it cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Now batting, Brandon Belt. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Orsello gets the sign. Here's the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball. No, that's down.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Giants down in order, but they're up 1-0. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now here it comes.
That's ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 delivery.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, he walked the last guy. Then we were wondering about him getting tired. And now he serves up a real hittable pitch on that one. I don't think he's able to put the ball where he wants right now because he's running out of gas.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And he'll signal for the bullpen. That's going to be it for Jeff Samardzija. So he'll depart here, and I don't know if maybe there's something wrong with him physically, but it seems a very quick hook as he's gone after not allowing a single run. Logan Webb comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Logan Webb.
In now, Tomas Nido, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
He must have been sitting fastball right there because he is not going to see a better pitch tonight. He cannot let that hanger go.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Nido is retired, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 24.
All right, so time for the Giants' Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors. Robinson Cano the next to dig in, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will rattle around near the knot hole out near the 309 sign. Over to first now, and he's out trying to scramble back. But they do take the lead as 2 score on the play. Into the box, Rick Porcello, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Webb stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mets lead this one 2-1. Digging in now, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Mike Yastrzemski.
First offering on its way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Got him.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate, Jalen Davis.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 12, Alex Dickerson.
Digging in, Alex Dickerson. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Pitch on the way. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Throw over to the bag. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. The 2-0 on the way. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Cespedes will turn for second. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Now batting.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Swinging a ground ball to third. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
The 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 pitch. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
This one's down to third. Up with it there is Sandoval, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Ready with the 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 9.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Nimmo. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. He's set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
0-2. Here it is.
Inside, ball one.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
2 men are on with 2 men out. In the dirt here. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. The 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. The payoff pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready once again, J.D. Davis. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. 2 out, bases loaded. And there's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Sam Kumra will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 65. Sam Kumra.
At the plate now, Tomas Nido. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Dickerson's under it, and that retires the side. But the damage has been done for the Mets, and it came on this grand slam. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Giants 1. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up.
Ready for another chance? Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he falls behind 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second, and the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Digging in, Brandon Crawford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And that's the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Sam Coonrod.
Wilmer Flores will be charged with the job of getting that guy home, as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at third.
Wilmer Flores.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and no advance. It's ball one. A ball and a strike now. Hit in the air to shallow center. Rosario onto the grass. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Giants leave one. They trail 6-1. Back now for the start of the sixth inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser, and the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jondo Gustave takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 74, Yandel Gustave.
In now, Robinson Cano. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Rick Porcello. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay, the throw, and he's tagged out at third. But a run is in to score away from the play. Now at the plate, Pete Alonso. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Two out with the man at first. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lifted in the air out to left. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. A run, a hit, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Mets are out on top, 7-1. Stepping in, Donovan Solano. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he popped him up. Rosario has a play. And that's in there, base hit. And this throw gets away from him.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So now to the plate, Brandon Belt, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Left side, but well foul. Another payoff pitch. Popped him up. Rosario is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Giants, the left fielder, Mike.
Riding in, Mike Yastrzemski. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Davis.
In now, Jalen Davis. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Cespedes going back into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Into the box now, Alex Dickerson. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Now back, the third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Mets 7 and the Giants 3. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Now the 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see that the Mets are currently best in the senior circuit in that category. Into the box, Brandon Nimmo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Nimmo bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Yastrzemski will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
From the stretch.
Hey!
0-1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. The throw is low and he can't make the pick. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the stretch. And the curve Ball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here's the 3-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-3 ball game. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Man, have a game, why don't you? With that RBI double, his 5th run driven into the game, he came to play in this one.
Tyler Rogers comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 71, Tyler Rogers.
At the plate now, Tomas Nido, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Count 2-1.
Two and 2.
2-2 count.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson's on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The run scores from second. It's a 9-3 game now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The pitcher, number 22, Rick Porcello.
Now to the plate, Rick Porcello, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Eduardo Nunez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Mets, number 12, Eduardo Nunez.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. He's right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Mets lead it 9-3. Brad Brock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brad Brock.
Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up Buster Posey.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
first offering on its way.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike there. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Lifted in the air to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tyler Rogers.
Mauricio Dubon will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Mauricio Dubon.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Cano ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. Mets out in front, 9-3. Sean Anderson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 64, Sean Anderson.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Ahmed Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. Sandoval fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline. Sandoval has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So striding forward now, Pete Alonso. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
That's ball
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Dickerson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Digging in to try it again, Donovan Solano. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Donovan Solano.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's just out.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, two.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fouled away. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0-for-2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Giants down in order. Still way back. It's 9-3. All set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
The 1-1 home. On the ground to third. There's Sandoval. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Stepping into the box, Brandon Nimmo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
He's going.
He's running. Pitch inside the throw. And it'll be in time. Posey delivers the strike to get him.
Boy, he had a really sizable lead that time, but it didn't seem to matter. The defense was ready for it, and they cut him down trying to swipe second base. That was a nice, quick release from the catcher.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. In comes Dickerson. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Stepping in now, J.D. Davis. And it's fouled away. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Standing in now, Tomas Nido, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2 and 2. From the stretch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
3-2 pitch. To third. Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. No runs on 1 base hit. 1 error in the inning and a man left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Mets 9 and the Giants 3. Justin Wilson, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Justin Wilson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jalen Davis. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Wilson is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Here it comes on 1-1 to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Stepping in, Alex Dickerson. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Ready with the 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Pablo Sandoval. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Last strike here for the Giants. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. New York took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Rick Porcello earns his 8th victory of the season. Jeff Samardzija worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets: 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Giants, 3 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Rick Porcello. His record is now 8-3. The loss goes to Jeff Samardzija. He falls to 7 and 8. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.